What's up guys, I'm Adam from Schlock Horror, and this may well be the very last video I ever make, because it might be the last time you'll ever see me live, because I don't know what the fuck I've got myself in for. I've had a very busy week at work. Yesterday was very busy. Today is now the Friday the 27th of June. Today wasn't too busy, but I was in work today, and I finished work kind of less than an hour ago. And I'm now on my way off again for the next Schlock Horror event, or should I say events, because this week, tonight, we have a rare double feature. That is right, a mega event. Not really a mega event, but a mega event in Schlock Horror history. So there's yet another Bollywood event on tonight, organised once again by the wonderful Neoville Events, which is a Bollywood x Marathi night. Marathi is one of the 18 different languages that they speak in India. And the name of the event is actually Full On Zingat. Now, if you remember Zingat, that is a canonical banger in Schlock Horror lore. So, I kind of thinking I probably won't pass up the opportunity to go to that. I'm probably going to go to that. And then I follow another events page on Instagram. I haven't actually gone to one of their events yet, but I followed their page just to keep up to date with them. And when I did, they followed me back, and then they sent me things like, "Hey, we're having an event, and you use this code, and you get 15% off." Sent me a couple times. I never really had the opportunity to go to them because their events usually clashed with other things I was doing, other Schlock Horror videos I was making. But then they sent me one with a 15% discount for a daytime rooftop Afrobeats R&B party to be held on Friday 27th of June, the same night as Zingat. But since it's daytime, I was like, well, hang on, I'm working in the daytime, I'm an event at nighttime. But it's on at 5. So I finished work at 3, and now I've left my house. It's around 4, so I can get the bus to get into town for 5. So we're going to do 5 hours of Afrobeats partying. The event ends at 10:30, and what starts at 10:30, but Full On Zingat Bollywood x Marathi night. And it's only about a 15-minute walk from one venue to the other. And then that's going to be about 4 or 5 hours long. And then I'm going to go home again, and I'm going to pass away peacefully in my sleep. So I don't know how I'm going to survive this. I really don't. It seemed too good. It was like, will this ever happen again? 2 events to fall kind of perfectly in sync like this. So, fuck it, I'm going to go. Also, I had the 15% discount for one, and the other one, the Zingat one, had like early bird tickets. So it was like, I can get both of these for like less than full price. Like, it's pretty cheap overall. Both tickets are less than a tenner anyway. And then when you add like discounts and stuff, it's quite windy here as well. So my hair is kind of messed up. The one annoying thing about it being so soon is I didn't get to wash my hair. I washed it last night. This is not unwashed hair. But it was less than 24 hours ago, when I already kind of don't really like how it looks. I like it best when it's like freshly washed and blow dried before I go out for the evening. But it is what it is. You've probably been out seeing my Bang On Bollywood Beats video. You'll recognize the fit is making a comeback. I really enjoyed this fit last time I was out, so I've gone with it again. I think this is going to be one of my new favorite looks. I'm going to get a lot of use out of this, as long as the weather's good anyway. And I hope it stays good. It's not as warm as it was last week, but the place I'm going for the Bollywood night is the Hyde, which is the same place that I went to the last the South Indian night, which was still the warmest I've ever been in a venue. So maybe this will come in handy. The other one's going to be outdoors on a rooftop, but I think they have it's like a covered roof, which is good, because also some of the forecasts say it might rain. So yeah, look, about 10 straight hours of partying ahead of me. I really don't know what I'm in for. I don't know if my camera's going to last long enough to record everything, but we'll see. And maybe, I don't know. I'd say the Indian night would be fun. Again, I haven't gone to anything by these events. I haven't gone to an Afrobeats event before. I haven't been to this venue. It's the Sound House. So I've never been in there. So I don't really know what to expect from the first one. Afrobeats tend to be a bit more laid back, like R&B and stuff. So as it will in the Indian Indian night, and I'm going to try and find like one event kind of leads right into the next in terms of timing. But I am going to try to find some time to sneak downstairs to the pub downstairs, because obviously it's on the roof, it's on the first floor, the sound house. We'll go down to the bar, and I think they serve food, because I'll have to get a bit of dinner somewhere along the way. Or maybe I'll leave the party early and get a cheeky McDonald's or something along the way. I don't know. We'll see. I really don't know what to expect. So off we go. This is the Schlock. Maybe this will be a shit video. I'll hype it all up because I think it's going to be like a mega night. I just won't really get anything out of it. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. This will either go like terribly, or I'll be so tired by the second party. Like I don't know a lot of Afrobeats, so I won't enjoy the first one. I'll be so tired by the second one, I won't enjoy the second one. Or the first will be really good, and I'll be so zoned up, I will like cruise right into the Indian night, and it will be an all-timer. So that's what I'm hoping for. Let's find out.
Alright ladies, we need to get active tonight. Yes, where the Beyonce's at. We need that bad bitch energy. Let's go. Alright ladies, are you ready? I need that Beyonce. Me.
Another one that ain't working my nerves. I'm about to pull us a serve. Fucking this bitch like a perm. Smack on the back of a perm. Ice, the bird. Shitting on onion.
Okay, EA.
Take that do as you turn. In my own name you can murder. So I know that you can learn. Let's see how much you can earn. Why me hope you like the word. And I ain't smoking my shirt. I'm gonna keep it. Keep it.
Keep it G.
They showing their titties is up to the ceiling. I let them up to $1 million, I rock with a really, let's fuck on the billion. I'ma get down to the grid and then fuck up the city, the home of the bills. Ecstasy, wonderful feeling. Smoke out the pound, I'm chillin'. Trappin', I made me a killer. Look, I got everybody wishing. I hope you play your position. I don't want nobody listening. I see the whole precision. Give us my own decision. They want the one that they calling me splurge. I'm the jump right on.
Okay, EA.
And it's fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Decided I'm keeping my word. Keeping my equal, I'll never be heard. Took up the phone, I swear. Give me a stick if they heard.
Hey, we outside, guys. We need to turn the fuck up right now. DJ made the cut. Boss events, baby. Shout out to Big Mo, baby. Are you ready? Energy. Hey, let's go. Everybody say.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Well, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Say.
Turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing than siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in on my truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show niggas the ropes before they hump from a boat. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seeing the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the high metric. Nigga ran up by the lux and that's up the highest metric.
Hey, you guys, we're still warming up right now. We need to get active. We need to get active. Okay, let's go.
They not like us.
Say. Energy, say. What? Woo.
They not like us.
Say. Hey. Boss events, baby. So block one.
Talk to him and they love. Make sure you hide your little sister phone. Tell the jails don't want to get your hand out. Park in the car and play with his nose now. Walk around with a case while I see around. Certified little boy, certified pedophile. Why you trying like a bitch ass? I'm straight to court.
Hey, minor. Energy. Say. What? Energy.
Think the angle that you disrespect pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be your last stop, nigga. It cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches. The audience not dumb. Shake the stories how you want. Can't trade that now. So spread it all, still deep. You can go find out promise. It's just something deep, but that's what
If it's your birthday, put your hands up. Happy birthday, AK. If it's your birthday, put your hands up.
All right, not a lot of footage recorded there, but it was fun. I don't know a lot of Afrobeats, and having now listened to it for about 5 hours straight, I can't say I'm actually a huge fan. It's a bit repetitive, but look, to each his own. So I've left there now with about an hour to go. I'm gonna grab a quick Mackie D's on the way as I'm headed towards the next event, which I am kind of more looking forward to anyway, so I hope it's good.
Alright, Dublin kasakay. Awas tayo na, awas! Hey! 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 Hey!
I don't feel safe.
Everybody
That's right. Gabriel, are you ready for this one? Hey, 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 hey.
Mimi aap ko mujhe tere paage rakhna, palle vich mukhiya lga ke rakhna.
Gabriel.
Mimi aap ko mujhe tere paage rakhna, palle vich mukhiya lga ke rakhna. Aaj na kisi din naal pyar, duniya to bach ke rahi, minu hone 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 lutna, duniya to bach ke rahi, minu hone 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 lutna, duniya to bach ke rahi.
Gabriel. Game two.
Such a banger.
One last time.
Louder.
And that, as we say in the business, was that. So I didn't really film any kind of outro on the night because like by the time it was all said and done, I was pretty fucking tired. I just wanted to go home. Ended up getting like a taxi and I could barely keep my eyes open in the taxi. I was texting a friend at the time and then like I looked back at the text the next morning and it was just full of spelling errors and stuff. So I didn't record any outro. So now I finally want to record an outro. I mean, it's only what, fucking 2 weeks later or something. It's taken me ages to get around to recording this. Just a quick wrap up, which of course always leads into a longer wrap up because I always take very long to do my outros. But it wouldn't be a schlock horror video without a really long outro. Now would it? And you'd miss it if it was gone. But this one might be worth it, but it might not. I don't know. The first event, the Afrobeats event, was fun. I will go to another event by that organizer. I think, you know, they did a decent job and the tickets were cost effective, so I'll probably swing by another one of their events. I don't know if they're ever going to have like kind of exactly the same Afrobeats terrace party again. I mean, I might go to that if they have it again, but I'll go to one of their other events for sure. And I will absolutely be going to more Neoville events because, I mean, the Afrobeats one was fun, but like the Indian night was fucking incredible. That was so much fun. I had such a good time at that one, and they always put on a really good show, and the team is really lovely as well. So I will obviously be making more appearances at those as long as people continue to have me. I've been going to so many of these things now at this point that I've actually started to run into people I know from previous events at these events, which is a cool thing to have. Now, before I go, I have to tell a quick story that, look, you're not going to fucking believe this, alright? So, especially, you know, people who know me, you're going to be like, how the fuck did you get into this situation, man? Alright, so, as I mentioned before, at the Hyde, it's so warm. It's the warmest venue I've ever been in that, like, party room where they hold the Indian parties. And this time they had two giant, the last time I was there, they didn't have anything, any kind of cooling, air conditioning, anything. And it was a furnace. But it was, this time they had these two gigantic fans. I don't think I got a good shot of them at all. But these two huge fans, which were a bit of a help, but it was still a sweat box. You can't really see it in my footage, but if you go check out like official footage on the Instagram page, you can see people are fucking drenched in sweat. It's fucking incredible. Like I was like people were like, yeah, like we were like hugging each other, and then like you could feel it in your hand, like people were like dripping wet. It was crazy. But man, it was so hot. So at one point, I was like, man, this fan isn't doing it for me. So I went out. I went downstairs down to the street to just get some fresh air, and then like up just around the corner. I could hear music from like another venue, and I can't remember the name of the venue or what it was, but there's like another club around the corner that was playing music really loudly that you could hear it all the way down the street. So I walked up around to it to kind of just check it out and then walk back down again. I was only out for like 2 minutes because that's all I needed. And the song they were playing was Pink Pony Club, which you the fuck know is a certified schlock horror banger. Like that is Eric Core, that's canon to the max. So I was you know, I was vibing and I was grooving to Pink Pony Club. I was even doing a little attempting a little bit of a twirl in the street there to Pink Pony Club, and I'm like, yeah, Pink Pony Club, let's go. And I'm vibing, and I get to the door and the bouncer's like, hang on, you're not coming in here. I'm like, no bro, I don't have it on me now, but I had the wristband to indicate I, you know, was at the event. And he's like, oh no, but you look drunk. And I'm like, well, I'm not. He's like, they all say that, but you look drunk. Because I was fucking dancing at Pink Pony Club. So he's like, sorry, you can't come back in. I was like, bro, what? I'm not. Can you, like, you know, don't you got a breathalyzer or something? I should have asked him to do the one where I have to follow the finger. Although I was so tired at that point, I might not have actually been able to pass that test. But he's like, no, to me, you look drunk. So I'm like, well, okay. I have belongings inside, though. Like you saw, I have my coat and my bag with me. That's still up in the room. Can I at least have that back? And he's like, all right, is it in the cloakroom? I'm like, no, because I didn't pay into the cloakroom. I just put it fucking somewhere in the room, which loads of people do, by the way. So he's like, all right, I'll have like someone guide you in and you can show them and you can go and get your stuff. So he has one of his buddies come down, one of the other bouncers come down and like has to like escort me through the crowd, like up. He takes me in and he's like, I guess, I don't know, he didn't, you know, he just got a call that he had to come down to the front door, so he came down and he's leading me through because he's asking me where it is. He's like, where are we going? I'm like, with the like at the party. He's like, there's like 3 parties on. I'm like, well, I don't know, I don't fucking work. I was really pissed because like I had like about like 2.5 hours left in the event, and like I was not planning to go home. I literally just stepped outside for some air for 2 minutes. Chappelle Roan fucking fucked me over because that song's too good. I couldn't resist dancing to it. And I'm like, well, I'm not exactly happy about this situation. So the guy's gonna like take me up in the lift, and I'm like, all right, it's the Indian part. We're going to the Indian part. Okay, fine, yeah, go here. And then we go in, and he's like, where? I'm like, it's on the, because when you walk in, like there's only one door into the room, and my bag was on like the far side and the other side of the dance floor, so we had to like push our way through, and everyone's like, yeah, bro, yeah. I'm like, yeah, not really. And then like I saw my friend there, and I was like, she's on the bouncer with me. She's like, what's going on? I was like, I guess I'm being expelled for drunkenness. So if I don't get back in, I'll see you. And I go and I get my stuff, and I take it back outside, and he takes me down. Like when you come into the event, you come in through the side entrance of the hotel, and he takes me out through the main door, and then so the main door out into the street, and then the head bouncer guy's there. I'm like, bro, can we talk? He's like, I mean, you can talk. I'm like, bro, I'm not drunk. All right, this is how I was listening to the thing. I'm having a good time or whatever. I was dancing to the thing, and at this point, I'm trying to come up with anything. I'm like, you know, maybe you could because like, all right. So anyone who doesn't know for context, I don't drink alcohol, so I wasn't even like tipsy. I wasn't in any way inebriated. I had 0 alcohol in my system, like at all, and basically never have at any point in my entire life had any alcohol in my system. So and everyone else there was fucking plastered, dude. Like people were drinking and all shit was popping off, alright? And if I was gonna get kicked out for me being drunk, I was fucking pissed, bro. So I'm like, I only drink water when I go out. So it's like, man, you know, if you go, like 3 different bartenders have served me. Maybe they'll be like, yeah, we didn't serve that guy any alcohol. Which, I mean, or maybe they wouldn't remember. And also, I guess that wouldn't prove that I wasn't necessarily drunk when I got there. But I wasn't. You have to go and talk to the bartenders at the Afrobeats event as well. And he's like, he's looking at me and I'm looking at him, and our eyes met, and the music went down. No, it didn't go down. But he looks at me and he goes, all right, maybe I made a mistake. You can go back in. And he let me back in. So I went back in, I had a great time, and we wrapped up the party, and it was a good time. So this story had a happy ending. So he introduced, I won't, you know, no naming names, no naming and shaming, but he introduced, he said, what's your name? I'm Adam. And I said, what's your name? He said, I'm blah, blah, blah. And we shook hands like men. And he was like, all right, I'm going to trust you. Off you go. And he let me back into the event. Let's go. Just, you know, through my my polite boyish charm, I suppose. Or maybe he sensed that I was going to be belligerent. I was going to keep fucking annoying him if he didn't let me back in, because I wasn't going to let it go. So yeah, I mean, it could have been an unfortunate situation, but and like if it had been like half an hour left, whatever. I mean, I still would have been pissed about it, but I probably would have just let it go because there was like half an hour left. But there was like 2 hours left, and I wasn't intending to go home, so I stood my ground. So shout out to that guy for actually being sound in the end and trusting me. And, you know, being, I guess, man enough to admit that, you know, maybe he was wrong, because that happens. And, you know, I guess shout out to the other guy who had to escort me through, whose name I don't know, who's not even watching this, but just like, I don't know, because I was pretty fucking angry. And I wasn't giving him the easiest, because he was like trying to figure out where to go, and I was not being cooperative because I was really angry. So you know what, like that guy was just trying to do his job. So you know, but it worked out. Things prevailed in the end. There's always a drama lately when I go out. Yeah, I didn't even talk on video about the thing that happened the last time I went out, where there was a whole shebang. Look, if you know, you know. So hopefully the next time I go out, nothing. I mean, nothing past that point. Once the night wrapped up, I was able to get home in one piece. There was no further dramas. But I just thought that was a funny story. Is for of all the people to be ejected from somewhere for drunkenness. It's quite ironic that it would be me. And then like I got back inside, I found my friend. She's like, "Hey, they let you back in." I was like, "Yeah, I fucking smooth talked them, my sweet talker charm." And I was able to reunite with like my friends, and they were like, "You're happy to see me and very happy that I'd been let back in as well." So that was very nice. So thank you as always for watching. If indeed you still are, I don't know what is coming down the chute next because the summer has been very fucking tiring, and I don't know what events I'm gonna go to next. But there's always a couple on the horizon, and there may be some other videos coming out as well. I don't know when this one's coming out because, as I said, the event itself was like 2 weeks ago, and then like I kind of just fell behind on like editing it and getting around to recording this and so on and so forth. And I see the intro clip by itself is about 12 minutes long, so I think you're wanting me to wrap this up. So thank you. What's my hair look like here? All right. Well, thank you once again as always for watching. If indeed you still are, stay tuned for more schlock horror videos. Check out all the fucking pages and whatever for all the people. I am gonna have to do a video about something else that just popped in my head there. That, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil here, but just I'm starting to get. I think I'm going fucking crazy. I think I kind of look like someone. Okay, but I am actually going to try wrap it up now. So thank you once again for watching. As always, if indeed you still are, I got to do the outro a couple times. And let's end on just a little quick, brief Instagram reel that I was blessed to be a part of from the night. So take it away, past me at the club, and enjoy. And I'll see you hopefully on whatever video comes next. So you have that to look forward to. All right, roll the clip. As we say in the business, roll the clip.